you know, Christmas is synonymous with cookies
Eating,
and cake
snacks,
and getting
snacks,
bigger.
chocolate,
Gym
memberships.
Gym memberships. Hey, that's for the new year. That's for January.
Oh, okay.
We're not there yet.
But one of our own panelists, Anthony, had a chance to.
And our guest host.
Oh, you were okay. I didn't know that. Awesome. So we have two.
It was
We
really
have
fun.
two that were there, and you actually had a chance to go and meet with one of our local bread makers.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us about that?
I don't know why I
Well,
need to go.
Val Gray, obviously everyone's probably had her bread. It's amazing.
The breakfast sandwiches.
Amazing.
Gave us an opportunity to make it. It was just an awesome set. Val is such awesome people. She laughs, she's good. I had fun with Randy.
Yeah, it was really fun. So why don't we take a look at the clip? So we're here with the fabulous Val Gray of Three Feathers Cafe, and I don't know about everyone else, but sorry, she just makes some of the best bread on the res, and I wanted to make some with you because I just admire the way you do it. I know you do it every day, and here we are, we're at Sny Rec, and we're gonna use the kitchen for the day and make some bread with Val for the holidays.
I look forward to this this time. Looking forward to teaching you what I do daily.
I just wanted to ask you again, you know, let our viewers know, how did you start doing this?
Well, I started out, I grew up in Sny, full-blooded Sny, near Sugarbush. And my grandmother was a homemaker. She did scratch cooking, right from bread to pretty much everything that was grown out of the garden we all ate. And I was roughly about 5, 6 years old when I can remember of us being in her kitchen, watching her with her bread bin starting to overflow because the bread was rising so nicely, and she would give us a piece of dough, let us participate, and make our own small little loaves of bread. We decided to open up the cafe, and I decided to create a breakfast sandwich because I remember always thinking I wanted to create something that brings you back to when you were younger. Or for me, that was something I personally felt really strong about. Like, you eat something and you taste it and you're just like, it just brings you right back to that moment.
I know what you mean.
And that's what it was when we do the breakfast sandwiches, even just the bread alone. I just wanted to just create something
Taste homemade.
Homemade, yes.
And it does.
Yay!
Quality control. That's what my family's all about, is quality control.
Yes. And so, we started out just doing it for the cafe, and then holiday time, I started getting private orders for it, and it just started taking off from there.
So, Val, how many years has it taken you to come to this level of your bread making expertise?
Years. I started roughly 6 to 7 years ago, and I still haven't perfected it. My grandmother did it every day. She was perfect at it. Creating and cooking is to bring you back to a moment that you love.
Yes. And you do that very well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. Let's get our hands in this flour and
okay,
start.
So I've put all our ingredients in. I've put in our flour, I've put in our sugar, I've put in our yeast, and I've put in my secret ingredient, but I'd be giving away my whole life if I told you what's in there. So you add warm water to get your active yeast going so that your bread will rise nicely. So as I said, I'm a scratch baker, so I just go by how the consistency is, how it feels, and then I will add some oil to it. I'll have you start mixing.
Yay! Okay.
And then I will keep adding.
The moment I've been waiting for.
All right, so I think we're there. We're gonna let it rise. We're gonna let it get all pretty, and that'll probably. For it to rise, you put it. I usually like to try and cover it and let the heat. You put it like somewhere where it's warm. Let it rise for about 20 minutes. You push it down again when you see it kind of heaping over. 20 minutes, you let it rise. After you push it down, let it rise again, and then we're ready to roll.
So for the next part, Anthony's joining us. Oh, of course.
Can't wait. Never been a baker.
And he has some special guests with him.
This is my daughter, Nyla Tillman, and this is my son, Anthony Tillman Jr.
Okay, so we're gonna grease our pans here, get them all set. I'm not gonna grease yours.
I know, she's gonna blame me for having bad bread. She ain't putting every direction out there for me.
So you're gonna put a little bit of flour down in each spot. Then I am going to cut each of your doughs so that it is perfect for your loaf of bread. I don't have
Wait,
a
can I
scale.
punch it?
Go ahead, punch.
Please? I just
Punch
want to
right.
punch it. Oh, yeah. That is, what did we say? It was the
Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly. That's when you know it's right.
I was gonna say bootylicious, but hey, I'll go with Jelly Belly. That works.
It's grandma's belly.
So we're gonna measure it out, and as I did earlier, I'd like you to squish your dough so you can hear all like the air coming out. Me, what I do is I squish and I roll. You can hear it. You're taking out all the air, because if you leave the air inside of your bread, your bread's gonna be real holy.
I like holy bread. And we're used to hearing air come out of you, so don't worry about that.
Matthew. So, kind of make it get, not like a snake, come on now.
Oh, see, this is all new to me.
Kind of make it like a little worm. You're gonna kind of make it look like this. And then we're gonna place inside, because you don't wanna work it too much. If you work your dough too much, you're gonna have like a very heavy, dense bread.
Yes.
Mine's gonna be a very heavy, dense bread.
Stretch it out. Make sure your dough hits the corners of your
Hits the
pan.
corners.
You're kind of just gonna, you can squish it down. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt it. And we're good. We're gonna let it rise for about 20-25 minutes, until you see it kind of heaping in. Throw it in the oven, 45 minutes to an hour. You kind of just wait till it's nice and golden. What I do is when I check, because I use aluminum pans, so they're kind of, you can, shape them after they wear and tear for so long. But what I do is when I pull it out, I pull the side, it releases, and it has golden on the side. Your bread is done.
Oh my goodness. I baked the best bread. Good job, Val.
Right on.
Awesome.
Yo honey, yo honey, yo honey, yo honey.